The worlds of politics and sport have been fused together in recent days in the wake of the alleged Russian assassination attempt on a former spy and his daughter in Salisbury. There are now calls for England to boycott the upcoming 2018 World Cup in Russia. However, while that's unlikely to transpire, the UK and Russia have begun trading a series of political blows against each other, starting with the expulsion of diplomats. Roman Abramovich. How Chelsea's Roman Abramovich and Arsenal shareholder Alisher Usmanov could be dragged into the UK-Russia tensions. Last week in The Times, journalist Matthew Syed was the first to suggest that Abramovich risks losing Chelsea FC. Syed has long voiced his belief that Abramovich only bought Chelsea for protection in case Vladimir Putin came after him. Syed suggested that Abramovich could now lose his Premier League club as Russian oligarchs in the UK could have their assets seized. Rory Smith has now gone a step further to include Arsenal's Usmanov as well. Matthew Syed vs Roman Abramovich 2018 Arsenal explained the situation. Both Britain's Prime Minister, Theresa May, and her Foreign Secretary, Boris Johnson, have raised the possibility of striking back at Russia's President, Vladimir V. Putin, by targeting the assets of oligarchs living in London. Alexei Navalny, the most prominent opposition figure in Moscow, has suggested such a move would win public approval in Russia. Navalny has named Abramovich and Usmanov as prime targets if May follows through on threats to strip Russian tycoons of their assets. Alisher Usmanov and Roman Abramovich. But how likely is this to happen? It feels remote right now due to the inevitable complications in trying to seize such assets from the oligarchs. Yet, for as long as the political turmoil continues, Abramovich and Usmanov will be looking over their shoulder. Also see, Leicester vs Chelsea live streaming time. Luis Enrique's Chelsea games as he prefers Arsenal.